We'll open up with Mike Singer.
Hey, Michael, maybe not the second half defensively that you were looking for, but for the most part, were you pleased with the bounce back mentality you guys showed tonight?
Yeah, I mean, definitely pleased with the win. Anytime you can get a win in this league, you have to enjoy it, but you also have to look yourself in the mirror. And, that second half defense that you alluded to, they shot 50% in the second half. They shot 54% in the fourth quarter. Turnovers, like lots of bad decision-making, too many careless turnovers. So yes, for us to come in here, second night of a back-to-back, getting in at 3:00 in the morning, I thought we played with a lot more energy and effort than we did last night. But there's definitely some things that we can clean up and get better at. And we're going to need to because we have a very, very difficult schedule coming up.
Ryan Blackburn.
Coach, you had several career highs tonight from guys. PJ Dozier was one of them in his first career start, gets 23. What did you like from his approach to this game in the starting lineup?
Yeah, he got us off to a great start. I mean, that block shot he had was incredible. And then, 3 of 5 from the three-point line, shooting the ball with great confidence. I thought offensively we had much, much greater ball movement, playing side to side, playing for each other tonight than we did last night. And that's something we addressed with the group today. A lot of ill-advised shots, poor shots last night, and we didn't make Golden State work. And they're a good defensive team. Tonight, obviously, to have 36 assists. Facu has 13, only 1 turnover. Nikola has 12. Was terrific. But yeah, PJ in that lineup, 23 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and some pretty good defensive possessions as well. So he has a career high. Michael Porter's 39 is a career high. So obviously, a lot of things that we can definitely clean up and be better at. But those two guys had career highs, and we needed it.
Harrison Wind.
Hey, Michael, there was a sequence from Michael Porter tonight, I think in the second, where he missed 2 straight. I think they were like foul line jumpers. And then on the next possession, he rose up and knocked down that same shot. You kind of gave him an applause there. How important is it for him, especially with Jamal out, and he's going to need to take on more of an offensive role now to, keep being aggressive, even when he misses a couple shots, just to keep shooting that thing, and because you guys really need that from him.
Yeah, and it's funny, the one shot you mentioned, Harrison, there was a timeout right after that, and I felt he came off the screen by Nikola. He caught it right around the free throw line at the nail, and he wasn't on balance, and I thought he rushed it, and he missed it. And I just told him, I said, you should never rush. I said, if you don't have it, pass and cut. But when you're on balance and you take your time, you're a deadly shooter. And we ran an ATO for him right after that, and he came off with a pin down from Nikola and knocked down the 3. So, yeah, if he misses shots, we need him to keep shooting. He's a great shooter, and he's a primary scorer for us with all the injuries that we have. So as long as he's generating good looks, we want Michael shooting the ball at a high volume.
Esteban Abed.
Hi, Coach. Congrats for the win.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I have 2 questions. First, since the start of the season, the team was hurt by injuries. How would you describe the enormous mentality of these players to always find a way to get ahead? And the second, what can you tell me about Facu's huge game, leading the team in assists and steals? Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. We'll start off with Facu because I know everybody down in Cordoba wants to talk about Facu first. He was phenomenal. What's great about his numbers tonight, he had 13 assists, only 1 turnover. That is a tremendous ratio, obviously. So he made all of his teammates better. He made the right decisions. The 3 steals you mentioned, he is just a guy that is relentless on the defensive end of the floor, plays with great energy, great effort, and never backs down. So in the 33 minutes that Facu played, he had a tremendous impact and was a big part of us winning the game. Regarding our team, and handling injuries the whole year. We came into this season knowing we had a deep and talented roster. And when you have a deep and talented roster, that allows you to weather the storm when guys are out. Obviously, right now, we've been hit pretty bad when you have basically 3 starters out. Jamal and Will and Monte started a bunch of games for us this year. And in their place, Facu, PJ, Austin Rivers, Shaquille Harrison, Marcus Howard. We've had a lot of guys willing and able to step up in their place. No one is trying to be Jamal Murray. We don't have another Jamal Murray on this roster, or Will, or Monte. They have to be the best version of themselves and be true to themselves. And I think for the most part, aside from last night, we've seen great examples of that.
Mike Singer.
Hey, Michael, not that you can expect PJ to post career highs every night, but was anything that he did tonight remarkable in the fact that he can't do it again? Like, or was it just a product of him starting, playing alongside Nikola? Like, was anything there just shocking to you, or was this kind of status quo because of the runway that he had?
Yeah, nothing surprised me, to be honest. I mean, every time PJ has been given an opportunity, he's shown these flashes. And now with all the injuries that you alluded to, Mike, he's given a much greater platform, more time, more consistent minutes because of just our low volume of numbers in our backcourt. So 28 minutes, I don't want to overload him. He's really important for us down the stretch. So I was getting him in, getting him out, but 23 points. There's one time, I think right before he got hurt with the hamstring injury in Dallas, he was shooting 41% from the 3-point line. So for him to go 3 for 5, that's not, like eye-popping. I expect PJ to make shots. The 7 rebounds, as big and strong as he is, he should be a hell of a rebounder from the guard position. The 3 assists, he's a playmaker. He can get to places on the court that a lot of guys can't. So I'm not expecting the same numbers like this from him every night, but nothing he did was really surprising in my eyes.
All right, Coach, we got time for one more. We're going to end with Martin Fernandez.
Hi, Coach. Here from Argentina. Today, maybe you didn't face a high-ranked team, but what can you take? What are the most important things from tonight that you can place valuable, or that you think you can work for the games you have ahead for the rest of the season?
Yeah, thank you, and hello to Argentina. When you play a team that's only got 7 players and a lot of guys out, human nature, and you have to fight it, and you can tell your guys, but only 7 players, but we still have to play our game. It's not about the Rockets, it's about us. And I thought we had good examples of that tonight. We didn't sustain that for 48 minutes necessarily, but I thought, we were able to get the win, which is the most important thing. The things that we can improve upon. We have to be better defensively. We can't allow a team to shoot 50% in the second half and 54% in the fourth quarter. And so the guys that were on the floor during that time have to be better in terms of understanding what is the game plan, what's the coverage, and executing that. But, I was just really pleased offensively. We came from a game last night where the ball wasn't moving a whole lot. It kind of was being held, and we didn't make the defense work. Whereas tonight I felt 36 assists is a great number for us. And obviously the turnovers weren't where they need to be. We can improve in that area as well. But getting one win in this league is hard. I said that before, and it's true. So happy that we got it. We'll be off tomorrow. Anytime second night of a back-to-back coming from the West Coast, that's the toughest back-to-back in this business. So guys got to bed really late, but we handled our business tonight, and hopefully we can continue to protect our home court next week.
All right, that'll do it. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.